Are you tired of feeling stuck, overwhelmed, or like life is a constant uphill battle? What if I told you the real issue isn't your circumstances, your background, or even how hard you're working? What if the problem is what you're feeding your mind every single day? This isn't about pretending everything is fine or forcing positivity. It's about understanding one powerful truth. Your mental diet shapes your reality. Before we dive deep, I want you to pause for a moment. If you're truly ready to take control of your mindset and redesign your life from the inside out, hit that subscribe button right now. Every single video on this channel is designed to challenge how you think, sharpen how you act, and push you closer to the life you know you are capable of living. Think about it. Every day, invisible forces are quietly constructing the architecture of your life. Social media algorithms decide what you see. News cycles decide what you fear. Casual conversations with friends and family influence what you believe is possible. But the most powerful influence of all is that quiet, constant voice inside your own head. Just as the food you eat becomes your body, your mental input becomes your thought patterns, your emotions, your habits, and ultimately, your destiny. So here's the uncomfortable question. Are you consciously choosing what enters your mind, or are you just passively consuming whatever is placed in front of you? It's a serious question because the consequences are very, very real. Just like your body suffers when you live on junk food, your mind deteriorates when it's fed low-quality input. Endless scrolling, doom scrolling through negative news, constantly comparing yourself to others, and that relentless negative self-talk. These are the mental equivalent of processed sugar and trans fats. They seem harmless in the moment, maybe even a little addictive. But over time, they crank up your anxiety, drain your motivation, fracture your focus, and reinforce the very limiting beliefs that are holding you back. So many people walk around believing they lack discipline, or talent, or luck, when in reality, they are simply mentally malnourished. Their brain is starved of the right nutrients. If this is hitting close to home, please, don't ignore that feeling. This is exactly why this channel exists. Subscribe right now so you do not keep falling back into the same old patterns while expecting different results. Your future self will thank you for the decision you make today. The solution isn't to ignore reality or live in a fantasy world. It's about intentional mental consumption. It's about becoming the gatekeeper of your own mind. Start each day by asking yourself a simple question. What thoughts am I inviting in today? Unfollow accounts that make you feel inadequate. Reduce your exposure to fear-driven, sensationalized content that just leaves you feeling helpless. Instead, choose conversations that expand your thinking, that challenge your assumptions in a positive way. Invest your precious time in learning that actually empowers you, instead of just distracting you from your life. This shift from passive consumption to active curation is the first major step in taking back control. Gratitude is a powerful one. It literally rewires your brain to scan for the positive, to recognize progress and opportunity, instead of just focusing on what's missing. Affirmations, when done correctly, begin to reshape that internal dialogue from one of self-criticism to one of self-encouragement. And visualization isn't just daydreaming. It's a mental rehearsal that aligns your subconscious mind with your conscious goals, making your desired future feel more achievable and familiar. What you repeat to yourself, day in and day out, becomes what you believe. And what you believe dictates how you act, especially when things get tough and no one is watching. This isn't some new age theory. This is a strategy. High performers in every field understand this instinctively. Athletes train their minds just as rigorously as they train their bodies before a competition. Entrepreneurs fiercely protect their focus from the endless noise of the world. Artists and creators deliberately seek out inspiration to fuel their work. A disciplined mindset isn't about being rigid. It's about building an internal foundation that gives you resilience after failure, clarity under pressure, and unwavering focus amid chaos. The ripple effect is undeniable. When your mind is in a good place, you show up as a better partner, a better parent, a more creative problem solver. It leads to better relationships, greater creativity, and a deep sense of inner stability that no external event can truly shake. The mindset diet, as I call it, rests on 3 core principles. First is awareness, simply noticing what you're consuming without judgment. Second is curation, actively removing the mental junk food and choosing healthier options. And third is intentional cultivation, purposefully feeding your mind with practices like gratitude, learning, and visualization. So, starting today, I want to give you a challenge. Let's call today, January 16th, 2026, day 1 of your new mindset diet. Perform a simple audit. What did you consume mentally in the last 24 hours? Be honest. Now, remove just one toxic input. It could be a news app on your phone, a negative person you follow, or a habit of complaining. Then, replace it with one empowering habit. Maybe it's listening to an inspiring podcast on your commute, reading 10 pages of a good book, or spending 5 minutes writing down what you're grateful for. Just one switch. That's all it takes to start. If this message resonates with you, please don't let it just be another video you watch and forget. Let this be a turning point. Subscribe to this channel right now and make a commitment to yourself to start feeding your mind content that builds strength, clarity, and purpose. Your brain is the most powerful and magnificent tool you will ever possess. The question is no longer whether your mindset matters. We know it does. The only question left is, what will you feed it to build the life you truly desire? Thanks for watching, and let's start building together.